Hi, welcome to Movie Review with Danny, and today I'll be doing a movie review on Happiest Season. Happiest Season is a 2020 American romantic film and comedy movie directed by Clay Duval from a screenplay written by Duval and Mary Holland. The movie, which was released on the 24th of November 2020. Beware, this movie review contains criticisms and spoilers. There is an inherent conservatism to the Christmas movie as it has been defined by the Hallmark, Lifetime, and lately Netflix industrial complex. Not in the political sense, though the mayoral aspirations of presumably Republican patriot Ted Caldwell do play a key role in the new home for the holidays romantic comedy, Happiest Season. It is more a matter of format. Christmas movies are intended to feel as snuggly and familiar as an old theater. Their expectations are to be met and standard elements to include they can get away with being wacky or prosperous so long as they are devoid of sharp edges and unpleasant surprises. And while white heterosexuality is no longer the default setting, it's been so central to the conception of the mini journey that Happiest Season, which attempts the modest goal of bringing some queerness to an avowedly straight format sometimes feels at war with itself. That discordance is what makes Clay Duval's movie so interesting. Happiest Season stars Kristen Stewart as Abby and Mackenzie Davis as Appa, a couple who lives of shared domestic bliss in Petersburg, are disrupted after Appa spontaneously invites Abby home to spend the holiday with her family. Abby, who is yet to meet her girlfriend's parents, takes this step towards intimacy as a sign of seriousness. She decided that she's not just going to propose, she's going to go full on archaic as she tells her skeptical friend John and asking Appa's father for permission. So it's more than Abby's dismay that she learns just before they are due to arrive on the doorstep of the Caldwell household that Appa's family does not actually know about her existence. In fact, they don't even know that Appa is a lesbian and have been told that Abby is an orphan friend. Their daughter has taken pity on and allowed to bask in the glow of their festive shared year. But for the sake of the woman she loves, who insists she's almost ready to come out, and for the sake of Happiest Season being a rom-com, Abby plays along. It's a facial setup that allows for all sort of misunderstandings, from furtive bed up in a packed house to awkward encounters with ex who also happens to be home for the holidays. But despite all the cozy trappings, there's a cruelty to what's been asked of Abby that the movie doesn't shy away from. She finds herself hovering on the outskirts of the celebrations as Appa slips easily back into a past life. Abby's never been made private to, while Abby is shunted aside to a spot in the basement. Appa's off smiling in photos with a campaigning father and going out for catch-up drinks with her old friends. Ted and Typer don't go into the details of their policies, but they do talk in passing about their homophobic, shaking their heads over the lifestyle of Appa's classmate, Riley, who best known to them also Appa's high school girlfriend. There are no indication that Happiest Season takes place in the past, though it feels like it could be set at least a decade ago. That said, there's a certain relief that comes with the vagueness of its setting. Ted and Tipper may be uptight, bigoted waps, but if they are were also Trump's fan, it could really crush any chance of levity. As is, Duval's film isn't actually a laugh riot anyway, aside from a bit of physicality involving Alison Brie as Appa's sister rivals. Celine, it opts for a sustained sense of light-heartedness over aiming for much by the ways of jokes. Stewart excelled at many things, but comedy is really one of them. And Happiest Season also just don't find what's happening to Abby or that funny. It's one thing to have to lie about who you are, and another to have the person you're lying on behalf of then abandoning you in favor of playing at being the daughter her parents wants to show off. While Happiest Season don't pretend that Abba could have an easy time telling her parents the truth about herself, it doesn't also suggest that Abba has an obligation to wait until her girlfriend's ready. The rigor happy ending may be expected, but it's questionably satisfying because so much of what comes before has left like it's been not just about whether Abby fits into the household she's visiting, but the very journey her story is a part of. The happiest season ultimately serves as evidence that the current Christmas movie is capable of accommodating a lesbian love story, but you'll be forgiven for thinking it could have just as easily ended with one of the characters driving off into the snowy night, middle finger extended, proving a conservative format can change is well and good, but there's also something to be said for just leaving it behind.
Thanks for watching today's review. Please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button and leave your comments in the comment box below.